Dear friends, you are now about to enter the nerve center to the entire Wonka factory. Ladies and gentlemen, the chocolate room. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will. On we go!
Chocolate. I know.
It's a miracle.
Your imagination, it's real.
You'll be free.
Chocolate.
I know.
Oh, change the world. Your imagination.
It could change the world.
On we go!
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka worked the factory.
In your wildest dreams, you could not imagine.
Mr. Wonka. What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka worked the factory.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Mr. Wonka worked the factory. Mr. Wonka. What's happening? Mr. Wonka.
You're going to love this. Just love it.
I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doompa-da-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me. Doompa-dee, doompa-dee, doompa-dee-doo.
Oompa Loompas.
Doompa-doompa-da, doompa-da. Doompa-doompa-da, doompa-dee-doo.
Sensational.
Doompa-dee, doompa-dee, doompa-dee-doo.
Oompa Loompas.
Doompa-doompa-da, doompa-da. Doompa-doompa-da, doompa-dee-doo.
You'll be free.
Come and live with me in peace and safety.
Be free.
It's the only way if you want it just
the clean, peachy keen, got the shine, got the sheen. Listen up, it's Extra Life. So bring your kids, bring your wife. It's playing games and making noise, raising funds for girls and boys. I tell you what's it all about? Let me tell the tale, let me work it out. Take it back, 2008, her name was Tori. Here's the story, she fought the fight, gamers rallied, brought the light, donations tallied, and that was how the cause was spawned. Extra Life, break it on, playing games for charity, gaming for a good, not a rarity. I spit rhymes fast, not La Ferrari. United States, oh and Canada, sorry. Hospitals in both those nations, kids are healed with our donations. For every hour we pledge to play, please send $1 a child's way. 24 hours we can do, rise and shine, cock-a-doodle-doo. Staying up, get serious, delirious, yo, what's the time? Gotta save the day, defeat the foes, make them pay for all the crimes. Win the title and save the girl, beat the game and reach the goal. Staying busy, keeping fierce, blazing trails like a badger mole. Justice League, that's my crew, get the snackies and Mountain Dew. Raising funds all day, all night, saving young lives, we fly the kite to greater heights is what we do. Wrong to right, give kids their due, celebrate, no hesitate, sick kids their lives gonna elevate. Add some cheddar like we do. Extra Life, good fondue, pushing through hour 24. The caffeine drinks are coming through. The good we do, not gonna lie, brings tears to eyes like spicy Cheetos. The cause is bigger than ones and zeros. Yo, the children, they're the heroes. Fall asleep in too deep, but remember when the climate's steep, you can change the world where you be. Fortnite, Yahtzee, Mario Party, or watch your mouth. It's a game, I swear. Watch us play it if you dare. PC and console, hey, let's go. Xbox, Sega, Nintendo. The child's heart loves to play, inspires us, get out the way. We found a passion, found a cause. Pressing start, not pressing pause. No breaking laws, just breaking records. All that game, straight chess and checkers. You wonder what's going on? It's a different kind of marathon. Extra Life gamers make it happen. Board the ship, cause I'm your captain. Thousands gather, groups of solo, stream or local for the game show. Extend the invite to the country, friends and family and company. Every player one, making memories, helping hospitals, making history. $1 a day keeps the kids away from illness. Wait, what did I say? Well, think about it. We're making pleas to end the illness and injuries at hospitals. The kids are safe, but we want to see them making waves and taking names. Eternal glory, help them live out a better story. Justice League, that's my crew. Cop the Starbucks, morning brew. Raise the funds till early light. Save young lives and we fly the kite to greater heights, max altitude. Top Gun, Iceman, Tommy Cruise to celebrate. No hesitate, sick kids, their lives gonna elevate. Get donations in, you help us win. Go notify your next of kin. Tried and true till the day is done. The goal is reached till all are one. The good we do, not gonna lie, brings tears to eyes like spicy Cheetos. Causes bigger than ones and zeros. Hey yo, the children, they're the heroes. Shout out to the Wisp for this sweet beat. IE be poppin'. Extra Life, every year, be hoppin'. Hey ho! What's going on, guys? What's up, Wisp? What's up, Adam? What's up, people? Howdy, y'all. What's going on? This is Kriptini.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Repping the Extra Life shirt. I forget what year that's from.
This is a recent one.
Yeah.
Most of my older Extra Life shirts are like these really bright colors, like the pastel and do you remember the baby blue one from like 10 years ago?
Yeah,
I have like
Yeah.
3 or 4 of those baby blue t-shirts, and then there's also like a super bright blue t-shirt. There's a black one I have from a couple years ago, which is really nice, but I like this
good.
one the most because it's a dark blue color, and I like wearing the darker colors, but it's also got like the heathering on it. It's probably hard to see. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but yeah, just imagine that all of that video noise on it is the heathering. I really like this shirt. Yeah.
On this webcam, every shirt has a heather texture on it. Yeah. No, yeah. Extra Life had a lot of black t-shirts. They had like a good run of them, and then after a while they started branching out a bit, and there was like a clay gray one year. It was like, oh, this is wild, this is so different, but it's not black, so they're branching out. So yeah, Extra Life, it's good stuff. Speaking of which, guys, we're the Justice League of Awesome. We exist to raise money for children's hospitals through Extra Life, which is the Children's Miracle Network Hospital's like annual 24-hour game day, playing any types of games that you want to support your local children's hospital. And so this is our 15th year doing this. We started in 2011, and Extra Life is run through the Miracle Network, and so they support us and we raise money for them. And when you sign up for Extra Life, you create a team or you go solo. But we do a team, and we have people in different states raising money for different hospitals, and we just get together for streams like this or events that we do throughout the year. Some Extra Life teams just do the game day in November. Some people do year round. We've been kind of doing year round, just branching out. As the team has gotten bigger over the years, we have different interests, different game genres that we're interested in that we want to feature. So it's cool just being like a potpourri of we're the Jeopardy potpourri category of gaming teams.
Potpourri category. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a throwback.
It totally is. Yeah. So yeah, that's why we exist, and we love calling attention to it. But we love gaming as well, and so we just want to play games to help kids and help them get healthy again, so they can play the games that they love. So. Yeah, but before we hop into tonight's game, I just want to do a plug for our next big event is the Chalk Walk. And so that's the shirt I'm wearing tonight. This is our team shirt. So everyone who signs up to walk with us gets one of these in their size. And we are based in Southern California, and I work at Chalk Children's Hospital, and that's the hospital we've supported for years because one of our teammates was treated there years ago, and then since then more of our friends, family members have had kids treated there as well. So as years go on, it's just gaining more meaning. But their big flagship event is because Disneyland's just in our backyards. For the last 30 plus years, they've done a walk partnered with Disneyland. Not initially, but Chalk, like the bear, Choco Bear is the mascot, like one of the Disney animators back in the day, designed Choco. And so we've had ties with Disney the whole time. Chalk was founded in part because Walt Disney and Walter Knott, they were like, we have theme parks with thousands of employees, like growing families, like they need a place for kids to get treated. And so that was kind of how Chalk was created. And so the Chalk Walk is just walking through Disneyland and California Adventure early in the morning on a Sunday before the parks open. And we call it a reverse parade because you're walking down Main Street and Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy are on the sidelines cheering you on. And it's just so cool because there's families with kids, current and former patients. You just hear all these amazing stories, either from on stage in the morning before you start, or just walking alongside teams. And it's about a 5K distance, so it's a lot of time, just leisurely stroll. No one's running. It's not that kind of 5K. We don't even call it a 5K. I'm just saying, like, that's how long you walk. Then you get done, and if you raise enough money, you can go right back into the park at the end of the event. Or if you're like me and you finish and you're tired, you can go home. So I'm gonna throw this in here. So guys, walk. I'm just putting in the chat command. But yeah, the link is there if you want to learn more and join this year. But it is Sunday, August 3rd, is this year's walk, and we'd love to see you guys there. And we have a $5 donation coming in through from Adam, or Adam. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Adam.
Hang on a second. You know, I just realized the music was still playing. We have background music playing, guys. I'm like, are we playing Earthbound? So yeah. Yeah, guys, Chalk Walk is coming up soon, and we'll talk about more stuff throughout the stream. But tonight we are continuing and maybe concluding our playthrough that we started earlier this year with Prodigal. So, Brian, tell us a bit about this game because I look at it and I see Zelda, but
yeah,
there's more to it than that.
Yeah, after a 4-month delay, we're back here with the second half of Prodigal. You could call it a Zelda-like. It's the story about a young man who has come back to his hometown after getting a letter from his grandfather, and he's re-meeting all of his friends from his youth and the other villagers, and you kind of learn as you play that he never left the island on good terms at the beginning. As it turns out, he stole a lot of money from his parents and then fled. And so part of coming back has also been kind of like atoning for what he did in the past and seeing who chooses to forgive him and who doesn't. And as part of his journey to redeem himself, he decided to help forge a new sword for his grandfather, but that didn't go so well. As it turns out, the blacksmith's assistant was a very, very not nice guy, and he used kind of like the evil power in this magic sword they they forged to take over the town, and unfortunately, our main character Orin, his grandfather, passed away defending the town. After this happened, Orin once again fled the island, but his boat got caught in a storm and he crashed onto an iceberg. And then from the iceberg, he was rescued by Amadeus, the kind of like unclear ghost protector of the island. We're not exactly sure. He's this big pirate looking dude that can shoot lightning.
And he's like purple, right?
Yeah, he's like purple bluish. He's a little mysterious. But anyways, he brought Orin back to the island and says, hey, you need to fix this mess.
Wow.
And yeah, we're almost wrapped up here. One more thing happened when he got back. He found a strange portal to another dimension where the entire dimension was just completely grayscale, completely void of colors.
That's right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an NPC that got unalived?
Yes,
Like
yes,
point?
yeah. So one of the bosses that we fought earlier in the game, it turns out she lived there, and ever since we defeated her in the first half of the game, she's been hanging there, and she opened up a store. So that was a nice surprise. But the important thing about this colorless dimension is that there's this giant lady there who said that she could help us if we brought her back some colors. We went back to the island.
That's right.
Yep, we went back to the island, went into the old castle on the top of the hill, and found one of the colors she needs in the form of a soul. So now we have to go and give that back to her and see what happens next.
Gosh. Well, all right. That sounds great. I appreciate that recap.
Yeah, I figured it was necessary because it's been a while.
And I love like Orin, like the story, like everything that's set up. It's a Zelda-like, but there's so much more to it than just,
Oh yeah, the narrative of Prodigal and really all of the developer Color Graves games in general are so they're so rich in depth, but they're not in a in-your-face kind of way. It's more subtle. The more you want to dig, the more you'll find. But if you're sort of the person who's like, I'm just in it for the gameplay, you'll still get a really cool story, and you won't have to sit through too many cutscenes. So I think they strike a really good balance at that.
Yeah, I think so. And it makes me yearn for like a little more storytelling in like mainline Zelda proper. But it's like, you know what? Zelda is its own thing. It's amazing that indie developers are putting it out there, branching out and getting inspired by this tried and true gameplay, but adding things to it that enrich the experience. So, it sounds great. Let's hop into it.
Yeah, let's get back in.
Let's do this. Guys, this is like the kickoff of our next Nintendo summer series. We were like, what are games not developed by Nintendo, but maybe are inspired by Nintendo or just on that level that we want to feature this summer? So this game is great. We already started it. We'll finish it tonight. And I grew up on Sega, so it was like, guys, play Sega games. Because like older gamers, like IGN Game Scoop and other podcasts and like YouTubers, a lot of them are just like, yeah, Nintendo, this is great. And it's like, hey, remember a lot of Nintendo's best stuff kind of came when they were in competition with Sega, So it's like, would we get Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo if not for like Sonic and like other games pushing the envelope? So anyways, that's what we have in store for the summer. But for now, we're gonna hop into Prodigal. And this music just hits.
All right, so here we are back. This is the now empty house as Paw has unfortunately met his end.
Oh, Paw.
Yeah, so it's just us living here now. And let's see. It should be here in our inventory. So this is the soul that we found in the castle on top of the hill, which belonged to the ancestor of the sheriff of this town, who also passed away in that event. So now we're gonna take this soul back to the giant lady in the colorless world, and we're gonna see what she has next for us.
The description is just so apt and funny too.
I don't know what else to call her because the game gives us 3 question marks for her name, so she gets to be known as Giant Lady.
Giant Lady. I picture the great fairies in like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, she is. She does have great fairy energy. Oh, and of course, I almost forgot. As this is a narrative game, there's a lot of talking. So once again, I'm going to need to ask for your help to do the voices of the characters, because my voice is going to be hoarse from doing all of Orin's lines.
Okay, so you got Orin covered though.
Yes, I'll do all of Orin's dialogue.
Okay, sounds good. I remember purple blue guy. He sounds like Grimace, a little bit, or Fat Albert. Yeah, it was Fat.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Everyone else I forgot. So
Don't worry, it's been 4 months. Everyone else forgot too.
Yeah. My, little thief, did you steal a soul from me?
Yes.
The tragedy in these colors. A family driven to madness. 3 generations torn asunder by a single blade. And now that sword is back in its owner's hands. Perhaps the color of blazing fury next. Then I will let you face the... sorry, I'm not reading. The next trial. I was reading too slow. You want to know why you're here? How cute. You see, this colorless prison was not ours to begin with, and we wish to go home. We? That portal is just one of many that reach into countless worlds. Worked out well for you, I suppose.
I think she's referring to the other inhabitants of the colorless void.
Are there a lot of them? Did you find a color of blazing fury? Surely there's a place in your world that radiates with fire. Perhaps in your mountains?
All right, so we're gonna go check out the mountains.
We're gonna go over that mountains.
Yep.
Want me to see me throw a football over them mountains? Wisp. Adam, I see what you did there. So Rare was a UK company back in the day. We're talking about Donkey Kong Country. Before they were absorbed by Microsoft. We won't talk about that. Rare's best years were definitely the Nintendo era.
I loved the Banjo-Kazooie games, man. Both of them. There are 2 Banjo-Kazooie games, and they were both great. Maybe they'll do a third someday.
I noticed that you didn't mention Nuts and Bolts.
I don't know what that is. There's only 2 Banjo-Kazooie games as far as I'm concerned.
You are welcome to be a Sherpa for Banjo-Kazooie play, because I'm in the middle of a playthrough now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Guys in chat, help us. Is that considered Nextendo because Rare wasn't technically Nintendo? Does that fit the summer theme, or is Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie too close to Nintendo? If it doesn't count as Nintendo, we'll add it to the schedule.
So I'm pretty sure there's a secret room here.
Yeah.
Like this wall. You see how it doesn't have the lights on it?
Yes. Hey, you were right. You found a hot tub.
A coin of Kroll. It feels dirty. I don't remember what those coins are for.
There's an anvil and a runaway minecart, like Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I guess maybe this cave used to be used for forging or mining at one point. What else are caves used for?
So Wisp and Adam are both weighing in as to whether Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie count as Nextendo. We have someone saying Tooie close.
Time Splitters. How did Time Splitters come up? I like that series a lot.
I've never played it.
Well, I've never played through the campaign. I just had a friend who had it when I was a kid, and we would do the local multiplayer, and that was a blast. There's some great arena shooter fun. And I think did you say you're playing Kazooie or Tooie right now?
Kazooie.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. We'll talk about that later. There's a slight Time Splitters related spoiler in Tooie, I guess.
Oh, in Tooie. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, guys. So anything that's not. So Adam, you're saying if it's Rare that isn't Donkey Kong, then it's good. It counts as Nextendo. And then Wisp, are you saying Tooie close? Is that your take? Is that for laughs, or are you saying should count? I would love to play through Banjo-Kazooie on stream.
Honestly, I think Banjo-Tooie is like the gold standard of 3D collectible platformers. Like that game is just so good. Like Kazooie is good, but Tooie, they like really figured it out, I think. It's like one of the cases where the sequel is just above and beyond better than the original.
And did you play Donkey Kong 64?
I did. That game is also very good, but I definitely like the Banjo games better. Couldn't tell you why in particular. I'd probably have to go back and play them again, but
Sure.
yeah, for me, just like Banjo-Tooie was like the best. A holy relic of Rame. I should get this back to Father Xavier. One of the many side quests of Prodigal.
Professor Xavier?
This is Reverend Xavier, or Father Xavier, I guess. His cousin, maybe.
Adam, yeah, DKC2, like, that reputation for that game, just over the years, just gets better and better. I mean, the David Wise soundtrack, of course, but that would be fun, Adam, to co-op. We tried it on Virtual Console a while back. I just need to get good.
Yeah, those Donkey Kong Country games are hard games.
They are. I mean, even compared to... So the first DKC I grew up on, so I can kind of remember muscle memory. It's not that hard to me.
Mhm.
But the second one I barely played, and that one just eats my lunch. So, but then, like, Donkey Kong Country Returns, I can beat that. Tropical Freeze? Yeah, for sure.
Wedding Ring. This is well worn, but cared for.
That's all you can ask for in an abandoned mine. Cared for wedding ring.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these Cyclops guys just has a thing for jewelry.
I don't like these Cyclops. They give really bad hugs.
Wisp brings up Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank for good Nextendo. That sound or Nintendo. That sounds great. Rift Apart is one of my favorite PS5 games. We played that on stream a couple years ago. Yeah. Insomniac just puts together amazing games. They cranked that out while they were working on Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2. Hopefully they're still working on that Wolverine game. Dude, nice.
These puzzles are pretty simple. There are some very, very difficult puzzles in Prodigal, but this is still kind of like your story dungeons, so
Yeah.
they don't get too hard. There's one post-game dungeon that's entirely puzzles, and that one was so hard that there isn't even an online walkthrough for it. Because of the people that have completed it, I don't think any of them have wanted to actually sit down and take the time to make a walkthrough for it because it's just so much.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Yes, there was mention of Monkey Island on Discord. We have Secret of Monkey Island remastered on Xbox 360, and we're like a third of the way through. So it's funny that as much progress as we've made, like on our team backlog, there's still like half a dozen games where we've started to play through, and it's just
There's so many games, man.
yeah, a lot of good games too.
Yeah.
If I were caught up on the backlog, I'd be much more open to playing new games like Player Obscure. That game is getting a lot of good buzz. I just don't know if I have time for it. But we did roll credits on Mario Kart World.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That game looks really cool. They did some really interesting things with the racing formula in that game. It looks like.
Yeah, they did. You've got the tracks that are built into the larger map, like Forza Horizon, which is one of my favorite series. Not just racing series, just franchise in general. So Mario Kart took a page out of that book, but there's Knockout Tour, which is like Fall Guys Mario Kart, where you have to make it through a certain section, and then there's a cutoff that gets smaller and smaller, and so you have to make it to the end. But those are tracks, but they're not like the Grand Prix tracks. They're just cut into the existing tracks and then like the rest of the streets. And so it's funny, like you'll be racing a Knockout Tour and you'll be cutting across like a track that you've played on before.
Nice.
But instead of driving through like the switchbacks up a mountain, you're just cutting straight across them, driving down the mountain like full tilt. And it's just cool. It's cool. So Knockout is different animal from just the Grand Prix. I thought it was just rehashing the same tracks. It's not. And they did last thought on it. They did bake in like legacy tracks into the new game to the point you don't recognize them. Like Baby Park isn't just there. Like
right.
They hit it pretty well. Is this?
It's a door.
Is it a masculine door, a feminine door?
Its name is Mant.
Mant.
So, man.
Quiet, sweet, blissful silence. Who cares? I'm in a good mood. You may pass, and I am going to sleep.
Thank you, door.
Oh! Alright, what's up, Dormammu? Lava Lord.
Yeah, this is classic Zelda mechanics right here.
Oh! You got boulders falling, you got fists flying.
Yeah.
He's doing the Rayman throwing limbs. Oh, I see what's up. So you did that to stun him.
Yep.
And then you did the pokey
And then
pokey.
you whack him with the pickaxe. Yeah, I guess when you add fire to more fire, it hardens the fire. Fury heart. Ow. Yeah, hotter than it looks. Ow. Should be wearing gloves, Orin. Aren't you a miner?
Come on, man. Have you ever taken anything out of the oven before? Seriously.
All right, let's see. I lost my second health bar, so I think I need to go to Heaton's restaurant and get it back.
Yes.
The
Take
bar.
it down to Protein Town. Wisp says adventure games take about 2 hours of soaking per puzzle. Longer for me. Yeah. Okay. She kind of strikes me as, I don't know, like Rogue from the X-Men a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I only have like one Southern gal voice, and I think I used it for Mance.
That's okay. Man's a side character. I don't think he's ever.
Okay,
we can-
alright. Welcome to Reds. Man, I can't believe you're finally back home. I hear the girls down south aren't quite as cute. Yikes. You find anyone you like down there? Of course not.
No. No.
Don't worry, Orin. You can fall in love with me if you want. Wow. I don't think you and I would be such a bad combo. Me having fun, getting into trouble. You rescuing me from whatever situation I'm in. I mean, opposites attract, right? Makes your heart beat a bit faster, huh? You're cute, Orin.
Whoa.
I'm starting to think you have a crush on me. He didn't say a single word.
He did. He said no.
Oh, that's right, he did, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
We have a choice though. So we said no, and she just kept on. We're gonna get married someday. All right, whatever.
This is Keaton, the owner of the restaurant,
Ah, okay.
and Orin's childhood friend.
Ah. Lots of travelers come through these doors talking about how wild the South is. Some of their stories are just magical. Fairy queens, talking plants. It's a whole different world down there. Up here, all we got is beasts and bad weather. Gosh, I can't imagine all you went through down there. I worried about you every single day. Part of me hoped those travelers would mention you. So I know you were safe and sound. Glad you're finally back where I can keep an eye on you. I love the blocking for these text boxes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, how long we've been talking. I gotta get back to work. Stay safe, alright?
Yeah, I think this.
I just wanted some pie. The special smart move. Only 100G and ignore knockouts.
No, that's not done.
Okay, let me know if you need anything.
I need the fish.
Want some smoked salmon? Gain extra vitality for 80G? Thank you. Let me know if you need anything else. She's so helpful.
She is. One of the few residents of Van's Point that didn't hate us the second we showed back up.
That's right. Everyone was mad dogging us.
And then Caroline, we rescued her from the jail in the casino.
Bunny-eared lady?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We
Not
did
this bunny lady, the other one.
Of course.
Yeah.
You played through Final Fantasy 7?
Yes.
Okay. In Corel, when like Barrett arrives in his hometown, that's kind of the similar vibe. Everyone's like, "You got a lot of nerve," like showing your face around here.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's been a while since 7.
Oh, that's fair. That's basically the vibe here. Like he shows up and everyone's giving him grief, and it's like, "Oh man." Time out. Is that the name of the place? Oh.
Yeah, it's the name of the dungeon.
Ooh, okay. I can feel the heat of its furious colors. You brought that fury heart for me, yes?
Yes.
Yes. The heart. The furious embers of a dying civilization, valiantly striving against the inevitable. If we wait a bit longer, there are a few new colors born there. It seems you've completed what I've asked. I suppose I will allow you to undertake my trial. Another one? How exciting, though let me warn you, only one before you succeeded. The others, well, don't worry, their colors were salvaged. I have opened one of the gates back the way you came. Best of luck. And don't worry, your colors will be useful, even if you die. Wait, what?
Isn't that just our luck? We do good work and then we get rewarded with more work. There's like an invisible platform vibe going on in this dungeon.
Oh, love it. Oh, hey, oh. You got Little Mac. Wisp would like to know, Brian. What's your favorite... Or he's asking your favorite classic course.
Oh, my favorite classic one? I don't know. It's hard for me to remember any Mario Kart track other than Rainbow Road because I just don't play them often enough.
That's fair. That's fair.
I remember though that one of the games had I think it was Wario Stadium, where it was sort of like a BMX arena. I always thought that one was kind of cool.
Yes, I think that was N64, and I think they put it in World as well. And it looks so awesome. It doesn't look like the same track. It doesn't look like the N64 version. It's just beefed up. There's a DK spaceport in World where the end of the track like reenacts like the purple slanted platforms from the original Donkey Kong arcade game.
Oh wow.
And at the top is a giant mecha Donkey Kong throwing giant barrels at you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's a standout. And then Moo Moo Meadows I really like because of the cows. And the music track for that track is awesome. So Moo Moo Meadows is great. And I gotta pour one out for the original Mario, like the very first track, the Mario circuit from the very first Mario Kart on Super Nintendo. That's a good one. Man, they made you work for this one.
It's very satisfying to watch, though.
Yeah, heck yeah. Avoid the spikes. Oh, that's neat that the not hook shot lets you skip over, you know.
Oh yeah,
like the bumper blocks.
And you can pick up items from farther away. And the other thing about this game in general that I like is most of the puzzles in this game have multiple solutions. And when you get certain upgrades, you can just straight up skip puzzles also. It's like, you can just be like, I don't feel like doing puzzles today, and there's certain items you can use to just totally skip them. And
That's
it's cool.
incredible.
Yeah, I love it, because, I don't know, I'm not a huge puzzle guy, and with some of the harder ones in, like, the post-game stuff, I get a little tired of them, so it's just nice having the option to just be like, I don't feel like doing puzzles today, and just skip them.
That's great. And it rewards you, too, you know?
Yeah, it rewards you for going out and getting those items.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Adam says he really liked finding the Mario circuit in World. Like discovering it in the game and remembering the original track. Yeah. Mario Kart World is fantastic. There's been a lot of talk of it costs $80 by itself. Is it worth it? And it's like, well, I mean, compared to like a movie, you get a lot of entertainment value.
Yeah, you can say that about pretty much any video game.
Yeah, exactly. But for Mario Kart World in particular, playing online, like I would love to just get more informal like team hangouts. Whoever has a Switch 2, like let's just play online and create a room and, you know, go at it. So we can watch everyone lose to Adam in new and interesting ways because he's so good at it. But yeah, we have a good time. It gets competitive in friendly ways.
Always the best way to be competitive is in friendly ways.
We don't really have teammates that, you know, rage quit stuff. So that's good. We got a good vibe here.
So this is a little puzzle skipping trick. This puzzle in particular, I don't feel like figuring out the right way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this barrel from the side to make it go down like that, and then skip trying to figure out the way you're actually supposed to do.
Is that considered cheesing it, or?
No, because in some ways it is, in some ways it isn't, right? Because obviously it's a grid-based game, and you can only do stuff in 4 directions.
Yeah.
But I think in the I think in the like the super late game ultra hard puzzle only dungeon, they do expect you to do that a couple times in a certain places.
Wow. Yeah, where you're basically off of the square, but the sword or the weapon was able to hit it.
Yes, because the weapon, it doesn't really show it, but it actually hits in an arc. See, that just happened again. Like, it actually hits in an arc kind of like in front of you, and it's to kind of like help you hit enemies even when they're not directly in front of you, but you can also use it to kind of cheese puzzles. That definitely looks like a secret area over there, but I don't actually have the item I need to get across the scat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see the ghost of a platform up there.
Yeah.
When you get close, yeah.
But I think there is another secret room nearby. Oh, yeah. So this room, there is a secret room here. Do you think you might know where it is?
Oh, good question. I mean, my first thought is to check for variations in the wall tiles. You know, that's how we saw the last one. So they're like tentacles. I don't know if it's above. Yeah, that's my first thought. And then off to the left.
Nope.
Okay. I see the staircase, but oh, okay. The floor tiles are forming an arrow. So the middle of the left wall. Yeah!
Bingo.
Arrows.
So this is like one of the lore rooms of Prodigal. We won't go through and read all of the books here, but for people who really love like the story and the lore, I think this room kind of gives backstory into sort of like the world mythos of Prodigal and all the things that happened before even, you know, Van's Point was created. So it's a really interesting stuff. And then some of it even comes back in. All right. Some of it even is referenced in the other Color Grave games, so it's very cool stuff. So I'm just gonna grab the treasure chests here, and then we'll keep going.
Gotcha. Adam says, I mentioned rage quitting earlier, and he's like, I rage quit Skyrim.
I love Skyrim so much. I have so many hundreds of hours in that game. I just never stop playing it.
Dude, I loved my playthrough of that game. I need to see how many hours I put into it. It was a lot.
It's just when you can just keep modding it, and then it's like a fresh experience every time.
See, the mods scare me because I played it on the 360 without any mods, and it's like, oh no, if I start seeing mods, I'll never stop playing that game.
Yeah, it just keeps going. It's so good.
It's just like the mod that turned all the dragons into Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, that was pretty rad. Or somebody changed it to something else that was just ridiculous recently. I forget what it was. I'd have to look it up, but yeah. So, I mean, this big woman is just asking you to steal souls.
Yeah.
Go into dangerous places and steal souls.
Yeah. In retrospect, maybe we probably should have like background checked her or something first. That one's gotten me twice now. That pit.
Dad B-boy, Dad Bye-boy, hey, what's up? Basketball rim? Skyrim, basketball rim.
Oh, I see.
Above the rim. I don't know. Your comment made me think of 8-bit, 16-bit basketball games. Like Charles Barkley's Shut Up and Jam. Or
that's a great title for a game.
Yeah. The best player in that game was Sweet Pea. He was like 5'2", but he was the best 3-point shooter in the game. Yeah. For you youngins out there used to be a store called Montgomery Ward's, and they had their electronic section was called Electric Avenue after that old song.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, it's great. And so they were just like, yeah, electronics here, and they had a kiosk, but they never set it to like reset after every 5 minutes to discourage people from playing. They just let kids play there for wherever, because they realized that if they didn't do the automatic reset on the kiosk, then their parents could shop there forever. So I was playing Shut Up and Jam, and it was just like sweet pea, just rained in threes. Yeah. Only mod is the one that turns all dragons into Macho Man. Randy Savage. So like Alduin comes down and he's just like, ooh yeah, here's a dragon board, I got you for 3 minutes. Oh sorry, okay, Isol will sound like Macho Man. Ooh, ready yourself, soldier, beyond me is your greatest enemy. Well, I guess second greatest now. Ooh yeah, I've heard the story. There we go. See, Adam knows what's up. Whoa. Akuma? It looks like Akuma.
So for this one, we'll flip. I'll do the voice of this character, and you'll do the voice of Orin. Hey,
okay.
Loser. Still pretending, huh? It's... Hold on. Frog in my throat.
He's still in character. Yeah.
It's so obvious when you're lying. You aren't some savior. I'd know. We are me, after all. Right? Come on, crybaby, admit it. We're just the same old scum.
No!
Dream on, loser. Listen, we only came back because we ran out of money, right?
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That wasn't so hard now, was it? You miss it, admit it. You want to go back south.
Wait, but that's a different person? Or different hairstyle? Or is that young Orin? They're different ages of Orin talking trash to us. No.
Yeah, right. We love it. It was so much easier down there. Wait, do we actually care about these people?
Yes, we do.
Ew. Keep your feelings out of us. Come on. When all this is over, we are just leaving again, right?
No.
Like hell. It's still all about us though, right? Don't tell me. Are we trying to be moral?
Moral? Yes. Yes, we are.
But then we have to help people and stuff. Gross. You hate us, don't you? Who we were. Are we really different now?
Yes, you're purple.
No matter what you do, how much better you become, you know, I will never go away. I'll always be waiting for that moment of weakness to take over again. Just give up.
No! What a party pooper.
But we'll just struggle forever. Ugh, what a pain. No. 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 No.
The lights got darker and lighter.
I'll be waiting. All right, this is you again. This is the giant lady.
Oh, cool. Well done. Why don't you come see me? She's big. Color me impressed. See what she did there? You've improved. Colors. I suppose I can fix your colors. You will no longer be the tragic minor boy. You'll be the tragic major boy. I'm counting on you. Go now, avenge your grandfather. You carry his colors now. I'll be watching with my big eyes.
Yeah, and now it's been 4 months, but this green is the same color that his grandfather's sprite was.
And now we have color in the colorless void.
Yes.
So poetic. Oh.
Okay, so we have a couple options.
Yes.
Depending on how much longer we want to go. We could go to the final dungeon now, or there is a little bit of extra business we could take care of that I was just reminded of by our confrontation with our own inner darkness.
Ooh. Okay. I vote for extra business.
All right. So when Orin first left Vaughn's Point, it was because he had stolen a lot of money from his family.
Jeez.
And I think part of atoning for that should be paying them back. So let.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Sad face.
Oh, I didn't recognize it from the side. It's the it's Phil.
Okay. In a graveyard? Has he no shame? A grave robber is among us. Worse than that, a flower killer. I need to take a break. Almost lost my composure. Sigh.
I think he's the town gardener, and he's mad that people have been digging holes everywhere.
So he's Dompe.
Yes.
He's
yes.
Dompe, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Dompe. Grail champion of the frontier and first guide. Rest in peace, Adero. Oh, is she the bratty one?
Yes, she is the one who absolutely did not like us being here because she was the apprentice to our parents.
Okay, I got this one. Why are you here? ... They loved you, Oren. More than I could ever understand. But you knew that, didn't you?
Yes.
Is this one of those things where we should agree, or how could you leave that behind? Even back then, you were causing them pain. Sleeping in, skipping work. They didn't deserve that. They were the kindest, most hardworking people I've met. Taught me everything I knew about being a guide. It's not right. Not fair. That apology you wanted to waste on me should have been for them.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't say I expected that. Maybe everyone's not as crazy as I thought. Oren, I hope somehow they can hear your apology. May they rest in peace. Cool.
I will apologize with the power of money.
Oh man, this is the whole family?
Yeah, wait, some way there's a way to trigger paying them back. Unless we already did it, I can't remember. I think
something about this is familiar, but I don't.
Let me see if I think the other way to do it is like you interact with one of the nightstands or something.
Esther Rosen prayer book and stuff.
Oh, that belonged to the assistant that betrayed us.
That guy was the worst.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
I remember him. He seemed cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume we already did it. Cool.
Okay.
More money for us. Shopping spree.
Yeah, free hotel. We'll stay the night in my dear departed family's ancestral home.
Okay, if that's been done, then the other thing we should do before saving the world, we found this old wedding ring. Oh.
Quinlan's wedding ring that the Greenland stole.
It belongs to Quinlan, so let's go give it back to him. He is the farmer.
Well, shoot. Bolivar sure had a soft trick, dang rat. Shame you tried coming back. And this happens, genuine or not. You found it? It was them blasted grilling, huh? Annoying little fellers. Take 'em over a coda any day, though. What's a coda?
Some other type of creature.
Oh. Growling will steal your stuff, but a coda will steal your life. Oh. Heck. Thank you, Oren. Thought this was lost forever. I was too hard on you. Before. We've all been stupid at least once. Hell, I'd say it's part of being young. But I'm as stupid now as I was back then, feels like. He's very honest with himself.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn from it so you ain't doing the same kind of stupid, you know? Stay out of trouble, Oren. Thank you. I like his beehive hat, construction cone hat, and his green beard.
I've always thought of it as like yeah, it is a traffic cone or a big carrot, right? Because you could like.
His head is an upside down carrot.
Oh wait, it is because his beard is green. I just realized that now.
When you came on crawling back, I honestly wanted you gone. Figured you'd just run out of that stolen money. Had to come on back. Seems you came back in your heart too. Will you forgive me for how I welcomed you back? Yes.
Yes.
We forgive you, giant carrot man. Thank you. Hope to see more of you around.
Cool.
Okay. Wow, I'm making things right. Wait, have we met her yet?
She is the farmer's daughter.
Oh.
I think we maybe haven't met her. She's the person that like rescues you if you run out of life and fall unconscious in a dungeon.
Oh,
But
okay.
we're so good at this game, we've never fallen unconscious. So.
Oh, okay. Haha, it's Lynn. Do you remember me? Everyone's been talking about your return, so you went south, right? Was it scary? Yes. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe at least. Those beasts, they scare me even to think about. I wonder if they were anything like the ones around here. Orin, just promise me you'll be safe, okay? Mary and you both seem to like running into danger. It would be a shame to have you finally be home, only to succumb to a beast. Wow, that got dark. If you ever need someone to, heal you, you can always come see me.
Cool. Mari is like the swordswoman we had to get the key from to get into the like underwater level.
Ah, that's right. I mean, I just wanted to say yes to everything she said because she was holding a giant scythe.
Yeah.
She's the Grim Reaper. Oh, it's Caroline. Okay, I didn't think that was her because there are other.
She's the blue one.
Running around.
She's the blue one.
Oh, okay. You see me like this? Makes me feel a little bit off guard. Growing up, Father Xavier always asked me to help around the church, so I'd run and hide down there. Now that I think about it, I kind of feel bad. I mean, he took me in like his own daughter. I was just never made for church life. Can you imagine me being all holy? I mean, you found me in a jail cell. When we were younger, River and I used to terrorize the town. We got used to getting what we wanted, regardless of how. Do you think less of me because I do that stuff still? No. I knew you were smart. I mean, it's made me become a pretty good friends with you. So I guess there's a positive. But River and I aren't close anymore. She says there's a part of her that still misses the old me. The one who used to run around and play in the mud. I understand that. There's a part of me that misses that too. But at the same time, I wouldn't give my confidence up for anything. Ooh, I should probably be heading back to work before Keaton bites my head off. See you soon, handsome. Wow, she's a nice bunny lady. I don't know if a monster will get our hero. What with all these women out there shooting their shots?
Yep. It's dangerous out here. Orin's gonna catch a stray.
Oh man. Want some smoked salmon? Gain extra vitality for ADG?
I do need more smoked salmon.
Is that a lost recipe? Here, I'll trade what you were getting for it. Thank you. Let me know if you need anything else. It always amazes me seeing you up this early. Are you hungry? I can cook something up.
Not particularly hungry right now. I just ate a salmon.
Oh, she's back. I really need to sleep more at night, but all the fun people stay up so late.
Okay, thanks for your opinion.
I thought... Oh, okay, she is at work, so...
Yeah, she no longer works for the Croc Casino because she broke out of jail from there.
Ah, that's right.
So...
Wisp says it's dangerous to go alone. Take a fake wedding ring.
Well, hey, we found a real one earlier, so...
It was well cared for.
Yeah. Who knows, Orin might just end up with one himself by the end of this adventure.
Well, speaking of wearable things, I posted the link in chat, guys. We have some merch on Redbubble for our team. We got apparel like hats and I mean, like everything. Shirts, long sleeve tees, baseball tees, hoodies, sweatshirts, all that good stuff. Duffel bags. But the difference for most Redbubble shops is that 100% of the proceeds get donated to Chalk. So, yeah. Feel free to check out that link in the chat and just see what we have available. This is Father Xavier.
It sure is.
Ooh. Welcome home, Lauren. I am Father Xavier. Is that? I thought it was surely lost forever. Where did you find it? Grelin, huh? They aren't terribly dangerous, but goodness, they can be such pests. Thank you very much for finding this, Orin. You have clearly grown beyond the boy you were when you ran away. Such a blessed morning. I was kind of like drifting into Pert Hapley from Parks and Rec
Uh-huh.
a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Xavier looks like a vault overseer. Yes. Those were two games that we wrapped in the backlog earlier this year. New Vegas and Fallout 4. So anything new from the developer on not necessarily a sequel per se, but like a follow-up?
Well, the sequel is out. It's
The
called
sequel is out.
Veritas. It is a lot like Prodigal, but it is a single mega dungeon. So it is a little bit smaller in scope, but it's constant action. I played through it.
okay.
It is very, very good, and it does a really, really good job of continuing the story from Prodigal. And then just a couple days ago, they released a new game called April Grove, which was originally intended as an April Fool's joke, but then they ended up making it into a whole game. It is a game where you are you come to a new town to replace their lumberjack who is retiring, and the gameplay consists of chopping trees.
Chopping trees?
That's it. That's the game.
That's important.
And then in color gray fashion, there's like NPCs to talk to. They have their own storylines and stuff like that. But you're not adventuring. You're not. You're doing a little bit of exploring, but you're not a hero. No, you are a lumberjack, and your job is to chop trees, and that is the game. It's meant to be a very kind of like relaxing type of like more casual style game where you just want to like watch number go up. You know, you chop some trees, you level up, and then you can chop more trees and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a very interesting kind of I would call it a little bit experimental almost, to see like if people kind of enjoy that type of game. It's getting pretty good reception so far.
Oh, I'm glad. Because you had mentioned before like the developers, and I got confused about like their follow-up game, if it was a spiritual sequel or a true sequel to this, or but you talked about like the scope of the game, you know, being an indie developer, like sales of a previous game, you know, kind of affect like how ambitious your next project can be. So yeah, I'm glad that Angel Grove is getting some positive reception, and I really like this game. So I would just love them to get to a point where it's like they have the resources to just make exactly the game that they want with no limitations.
Yeah, absolutely. The fans love the writing, but of course the writing is some of the stuff that takes the longest part. So
yeah,
April Grove isn't particularly story rich, and then the other game they're working on called Clear Owl Le Mode, which is sort of like a co-op kind of like Burger Time type game. That one probably won't be super particular story rich afterwards, but hopefully their game after that will kind of help continue the story of either this game or the one that they have on Switch, which is a platformer called Curse Crackers.
Curse Crackers.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
So right now I'm trying to trigger the advancement of certain character storylines. So as you can kind of see in the top right, you got the kind of like the time of day indicator. We're gonna keep coming back to certain places at certain times to see if the NPCs will advance their quests.
Ooh, okay. I'm so jealous of you, always adventuring outside.
Oh, okay. So not time to advance Keaton's quest. We will go find other people.
Interesting name, Keaton.
Yeah. Oh, there's Caroline again. Maybe it's the next step.
She's
of
following you around.
Or are we following her?
Oh,
I think I'm actually following all of them right now.
Oh, she's happy. Do you always look this good, or is it just the light?
All right. Calm it down, Caroline.
Calm down, bunny lady. She thinks she's an actual rabbit.
And then this is River's house, but River doesn't seem like she's here right now, so we might need to wait until nighttime for the next part of her quest.
I didn't realize there was a day-night cycle.
Yeah, there is. It's pretty cool.
At least there isn't a moon falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Oof. The guys Majores played it for the first time ever. Finished it a couple weeks ago. I'd love to be able to experience that game, and it was challenging. I didn't grow up with it, but it was fun. And Adam, you and I played through a good chunk of it, and It was cool to finish the job. Oh, wow.
This is a pirate.
Oh, all right. How do you do a female pirate? Let's see. We've done the Southern Belle. We've done the Valley Girl. We've done the Airhead. We've done a few others. So,
Maybe just go with generic pirate.
It's like a high-pitched sea captain from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Got the April O'Neil yellow jacket. Oh, yeah. Dynamite's at your service. If you need help with rings, come see me.
I don't think I need any help with rings right now, do I?
I think this room needs something more. Maybe another pillow?
Okay, thank you, Diana.
She was winking at you the whole time, but you couldn't tell.
Right. Oh, here we go. This is Santiago the Bard.
All right, so Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
You know, it's been too long since we've heard you sing. Why don't you grace us? Gosh, I don't know. Come, just one song? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. This is a jam.
It reminds me of like those dancing scenes from the old Final Fantasy games. Where you enter a new town and then you talk to some random woman and she's like, I'm gonna dance for you. Then all these other characters come out of nowhere and start doing a choreographed sprite dance in the town.
Yes. Man, yeah, there was the opera scene in Final Fantasy VI.
Oh yeah,
that was huge. Even some of the PlayStation 1, some of the later Final Fantasies had like dance routines where the sprites were like doing stuff, and yeah. Some of the biggest scenes in Final Fantasy was just like sprites dancing, doing stuff. Now that I think about it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really cool how they were able to make kind of those like immersive cutscenes using like these pixel characters.
That's all we had at the time. It was very expressive. I hope people, no one's ever never lost our love of like pixel art. This is embarrassing. I didn't even notice you were here. Well, did you at least enjoy it? Yes. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll sing for you again sometime. Well, it's always good seeing you. I'm gonna get back to work, but you have a good night, all right? Back to work, lady. Work-life balance.
She doesn't have it. She's at the bar 24/7.
Oh, man.
I don't even know where she sleeps, to be honest. Because the upstairs room is all the guests' rooms.
Gosh.
Like,
she must have a cot under the bar.
Yeah.
That's...
He's a cowboy. You got a John Wayne voice.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Grail? Oh, sorry. Mistook you for your father. It's like looking at a ghost. You know, like when he was your age. Sorry for your loss. Man. You Grails are a thing of legend, you know. Old Darrow and your parents helped make the frontier what it is today. Got good blood in you there, Grail. Be sure not to waste it. What a cool cowboy thing to say.
Yeah.
Cesar, you're the one Keaton has told me so much about. She's quite happy to have you back, you know. I've heard so much of you while you've been gone. It's like I've already known you. I am Santiago, traveling bard of Zole, here to spread joy and light of life wherever I can, huh? You should come listen to my music. It will inspire your spirit with a true fire. True fire. Cool, man.
Just killing time until night to see if we can get the next part of their quests. Here's Hugh, now he's the sheriff now that the old sheriff has passed away.
Oh,
and
no.
He is currently not happy with us because we left town without talking to him.
Okay, so is he kind of like whiny boy?
Yes, that's him. You remember him? Yeah, that's him.
Okay, got it. All right.
Lauren, what? Now you want to talk to me again? I really don't like it at night.
Oh, it's riveting insight there, Hugh. I thought he was gonna say more. I thought he was gonna crash out on it. But nope, he's just.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Do you always look this good, or is it just the light?
Okay, it's dark out, Caroline. You really need
a
to.
new line.
Yeah. Maybe she will get one when time passes. I think time might pass faster if we go in and out of buildings. River should be showing back up at some point. We'll just camp outside her house until she goes.
It's nighttime.
There was a way to make time pass, but I forgot what it was. Oh, there it is. There's the bell. It should be transitioning to actual nighttime now.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. So technically it wasn't nighttime.
Yeah.
It was like 2 seconds before the bell hit, and that's why Caroline was like,
Yeah.
"You look good in this light." Okay.
Okay, so now it should be actual night. Is River home? No, she must be camping or something. Okay.
River?
Let's see. Maybe Carolyn has moved. Oh, here's Lynn.
Oh. Oh, what was her voice again?
I don't remember.
Please go to sleep soon. It would be sad if you got sick.
Okay.
Why don't you stay up with me tonight? It'll be fun. I mean, she's shaking it for dollar bills on the beach. I mean, I don't know.
She's probably got like a metal detector in the sand, like beach combing.
Have a good night, Oren. Remember to swing by if you need anything from me.
Okay, I'm guessing nothing's happening at night. So since we advance the next part of... Who's this guy? Oh.
Name's Hackett. Pleasure. You want some climbing gear? Sell it to you cheap. Only 150G. Want it?
Sure.
Great. Thanks. Plenty of good spots around here for climbing. Stay safe.
Climbing gear. I can now scale certain walls.
You know, if there's a dude missing an eye telling me to stay safe, I'm inclined to listen to him.
Yeah, he's speaking from experience. All right, we're gonna go to sleep because that for sure will make it morning faster.
Sleep until morning. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna make an executive call. I would say that Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie are Nextendo approved.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we get to play through both of them on stream. That'd be fun.
Oh, here we go.
Surprised to see me outside? Coming out and looking out across the sea. Makes me wonder about all that's out there. Adventurers come through here all the time. They're all living exciting lives. Some part of me wonders if I'm missing out. Was it everything you'd hoped it'd be? Yes. Yes, it was.
Are you sure?
That's exactly why I came back. Wait. Or is she hoping we say no, because then it implies that we missed her, everybody? Oh, okay. All right. Then no. That's disappointing to hear. Wait.
Oh, maybe.
That's disappointing to hear.
I guess in the end, all that doesn't really matter. I mean, I love it here, really. And hey, you came back. Must mean there's something special about this place, right? Gosh, when you left, it was like my whole childhood left with you. You didn't even say goodbye, Oren. Yikes. But that's in the past now. You're back, and that's what matters. I should be heading back now. Can't imagine the trouble they're getting into in there. Thanks for listening. Come talk to me again soon, all right? I'm just glad you're out of the bar.
You yeah, but it was at like 5 in the morning or something. Like,
oh, she's just showing up for her shift. Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. She needs to hire help, not Carolyn, because Carolyn's unreliable. But she needs to hire like real help.
I agree. She's probably violating some kind of labor laws.
Oh, there we go. This is how you pass time. Okay. So we will see if we can wrap up Keaton's quest, and then we'll go for the last dungeon. I think that'll be good.
Yes, sounds good. if she'll ever leave the bar.
I think we can complete her quest without her leaving the bar.
Just can't keep away, huh? Any new adventures? I keep thinking about growing up together. We'd always be playing pretend, being travelers, warriors. I can't say I was surprised when you took it seriously and left. What? This town was always too small for you. You needed something amazing. Someone amazing. So I wouldn't learn to be strong like you. Especially when Mom wasn't here. I had to pull myself up by my bootstraps, hoping that you would come back. I'm rambling too much. Better get back to work. Oh man. What?
People in Vaughn's Point have a hard life. It's on the they keep calling it the frontier because it is. Like everything surrounding Vaughn's Point that's not ocean is like fierce wilderness. And Orin's parents are the guides that would lead people safely through the wilderness. And that's what River apprenticed to be.
Oh man. Okay. I was just getting some flowers for my father. He's not doing well today. I'd make him a carrot cake, but I can't come close to my mother's. It's the least I can do for him after everything he's done. I have a weird question. But please don't laugh, okay? You've been through a lot in your life, so does dying scare you? Yeah, let's be relatable.
Philosophical questions with NPCs.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Ariana's been training me. It's amazing. She fights like death isn't even an option. But please don't tell my father. He would be worried sick with his leg and my sister. I couldn't give him another thing to stress about. Maybe you could join me and Mary sometime? Show us the techniques you picked up in the South? Thank you for keeping me company, Orin.
I don't know if we'll have time for that, Lynn, but...
She's like, show me your moves.
Yeah, right.
Man, they're risking it all for Orin. Every single one of them.
Uh-oh, she's sad.
Are you filling up for some dinner? You gotta make sure you're eating enough.
Oh. Okay, you don't see that.
Oh, alright.
What are you hiding from us, Keaton?
She's hangry. I thought that was the next part of the quest.
Same.
Yeah. She's like, I just need a steak.
Oh, okay.
If only there was some place that served steak.
I haven't seen any cows in Vaughn's Point, unfortunately.
Church is filling up. Look at all these people.
Oh, it's popping in here.
Someone's happy.
She's still here.
Just her.
Have a good night. Okay.
Sweet.
I think we're very close to the last part of her quest.
So it's just like, is it kind of set up where, like, she'll say something new once per day?
Yeah, it kind of works out that way because I think the way it's set up is that usually the next advance of the quest is like in the time slot before you just spoke to her. So it just ends up being like that. Oh, here we go.
David told me my dad would always take my mom sailing. She loved the water so much she swore she was a mermaid being in water. It makes me feel closer to her. She died when I was just a baby. I wish I could have met her. I have so many questions about things, about the world. I just hope she's proud of who I've become. I'm sure she'd approve of you. Strong, handsome man, willing to whisk me away from trouble. Hey, how about you tell me about the South? I'd love to hear all about... Oh, Caroline, you're looking pretty gross. What, can't keep up your appearance working in this dump? Why are you here?
There's more of them. They're reproducing.
Because Crocodile was... like super mad when he heard you escaped. So what? Crocodile's always mad. This time is way different, Kara. He said, like, you only have a little bit before he comes to get you. Wait, wasn't it more like tell her she's safe and then I'll come kill her? Oh, oops. You idiot. Listen, Kara, Whatever. Message received. Why are you not, like, really scared? Because I have this guy with me. Crocodile's gonna be fighting him to get to me. Right, Orin? Yeah, okay. Alright. My hero. How lame. Crocodile's gonna be super mad when we tell him who let his wench out.
Whoa!
Hold me that again, and I'm hitting you with a stool. Whatever, we did what we came for. Have fun dying. Wow. That was a lot. You didn't tell me you and Crocodile were enemies. Enemy's a strong word. Hi. Me nice cookie? Did I say that right? Hello, welcome to the channel. We are doing our best with terrible voices narrating this amazing game. Well, you'll be safer here than anywhere else. Really? But if he actually comes here and attacks, the whole place could be destroyed. And if I send you back here, I'm responsible for your death. I could never turn my back on a friend. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to stay here. Fade to black. Man, that was a lot. Yeah. Okay, Keaton, anything new? Yes, this is new. You know, I had someone offering to buy it and left everything once you left. Finally thought I'd go exploring the world. Everyone keeps leaving, so why wouldn't I? But this place is the last memory of my mom. Each stain, scuff, and chip reminds me of her. If I left, I'd be leaving my family's memories too. It wouldn't be fair to them. Some part of me believes they'll come back one day. That hope is what keeps me here. I have to make sure everything's alright for them. Imagine them coming back to whatever they would have turned this place into. It would just break their hearts. You coming back has just reminded me of why I'm still here. Just don't go leaving again, okay? No matter what. Wait, which one actually agrees with her?
I think yes agrees with her.
Okay, then yes. Good. I like you being around here too much. Wow. Wow. This guy. Off the charts.
All right, we're gonna skip one day. I think the next time we talk to Keaton will be the end of her quest, and then we will go to the final dungeon.
Sweet. Sounds good. Yeah, Keaton's feeling pretty wistful about stuff. You know.
There has been a lot of tragedy in this town. You know, when you're on the frontier, surrounded by fierce wilderness, and the only people you can rely on yourselves, it can get tough.
Yeah.
Stuck around after all? And look, you got friends. Too scared to die alone, wench?
Firstly, why does everyone keep calling me that? It's such a lame insult. Secondly, this man is my knight in shining armor. Ain't that right, Orin?
Yes.
Yay, I knew keeping you around was smart.
What? That boy? He ain't even got a proper weapon.
As if he needs anything else for trash like you.
Whoa, I'm bored of this. Get him, minions.
Good luck, Orin. I've been cheering you on with my bunny ears from way back here. He doesn't think a pickaxe is a proper weapon? That's his last mistake. Oof. Oof. See the range on that thing?
All the thugs are skeletons and zombies.
Wow.
I guess Crocodile's a necromancer.
Oh! Wait. Oh, it's Grimace!
Well done, hold him off.
Amadeus, I was worried you wouldn't make it.
Crocodile and me were having a little discussion. Seems he's decided it's time to leave town.
Well, that was exciting. Thanks for the support, Mr. Giant Man. Listen, I know I'm nice to look at, but this is getting rude.
Thought I recognized you from somewhere. Y'all have a good night.
I'm glad he showed up. He's a great character.
He always shows up at interesting times.
Yeah. Well, that was something. For real. Never had a guy stare at only my face for that long.
Jeez, Caroline, come on.
It was the ears.
Yeah.
How about we just get to cleaning up? Boo. Wait, if Crocodile is leaving, doesn't that mean they'll need new management? Keaton, I have the most terrible idea. I'm sure you do. Now, come help. Okay. See you, Oren. Terrible idea. So is she thinking about taking over the place, or is she like,
sure is.
or she's like, hey, Keaton, run the bar and that place? I needed a moment to think. You know all those things I said? It tore me up when you left, especially when you didn't even say goodbye. I waited so long for you. Men from town would come to ask for my hand. Whoa, whoa. I turned them down just praying you'd come back. What? My goodness. And then you did. It's been so hard holding in my emotions. Every time I see your face, it brings up all these feelings, the ones I've had since we were kids. Dang. I love you, Oren. I have for so long.
Chat, is this real?
Is it real, chat? You don't need to tell me if you feel the same. Just you being here's enough. Even if you don't feel the same, I'll always be here for you, okay? No matter what. Oof. Oof. It always amazes me seeing you up this early. Are you hungry? I can cook something up.
Okay, I think we need one more step, and then we'll get to the last mission.
Me Nice Cookie, how are you doing tonight? Welcome. Everybody who's been in chat, lurking, chatting, whatever. We just appreciate everyone being here.
Is everyone enjoying Sean reading out a love confession to them?
It'll be worth all of the cough drops I down tonight, just to coat my throat.
This is what I really wanted from the night.
You got expert gameplay, amateur voiceover. You got a little bit of everything. I just like talking like Fat Albert, so when Amadeus shows up, it's like, yes! It's my time to shine.
He has his own quest line too, but it's a bit deep in the post game, so we probably won't be able to get to it.
Okay, that's fair.
Would you like to propose?
I just wanted some pie and some steak. Oh no, is this a game asking you?
Yes.
Okay, I thought Keaton is just straight up. Okay, so Caroline, we got a thing going with Caroline, but it's sort of all one-sided, right? But she's also like the crazy chick, so it's like if we say no to her, like, is she gonna become like angry at us for the rest of our days?
Interesting.
Or will she become like a mini boss?
To somewhat answer your question, the story does branch off depending on which character you decide to marry.
You know, I think Keaton is like she has feelings for Oren for valid reasons. They go way back. Caroline's just looking for some hired muscle, right?
Yeah.
You know, she's like, have fun fighting those thugs, you know? And it's like, no, Keaton would like, if it were her, she'd join in the fight. She'd like hit the guy over the head with that like flank of steak, you know? You know, or serve them bad pie. I feel like she looks out for Oren in a way that Carolyn doesn't. Even like big woman lady asking us to like steal souls and stuff. Like, I think she's in the running too, but I think Oren is a one-woman man, and that one woman is Keaton. So yeah, I think we should.
So Oren may have stolen souls, but Keaton has stolen his heart.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's how it is. Can't say I was wrong knowing you'd get into trouble. I mean, look at everything that's happened. Maybe this town is enough for me. Just think it... Is this how you really feel? Yes, Oren, 1,000,000 times, yes! Woo! Yay! Happiness! Ever since we were kids, I imagined the day I'd get to call myself your wife.
It's so funny hearing you say.
If I wait for you, my love would grow. Now my only hope is to make you the happiest man ever, even though I never leave the bar. I love you, Oren, and always will. Please wipe down the counters before you leave.
Adam says Oren needs to avoid the longhouse.
Carolyn left. Did she leave?
She's probably still lurking around somewhere. So in Prodigal,
popping out of chimneys,
there are something like 8 or 9 different NPCs you can marry, and the storyline branches out in a different direction based on all of the ones you marry. In addition to that, Hugh can also marry some of those NPCs, and the storyline will also branch out differently depending on who he marries.
That's impressive.
So yeah, that's and
They set all that up.
it's mostly post-game stuff, but there's a lot of different combinations of like endings and different ways as the stories goes depending on how you choose to orchestrate those things.
Gotcha.
But I think Keaton is considered the canonical sort of ending of like who Aura decides to marry for purposes of the sequel.
Oh, okay. So she's like proper intended like end goals. Oh, Grimace is back.
Well done. If you have anyone to say goodbye to, I'd sort that out before finding Bolivar in there. I already know what could happen. Time to prove yourself and end this. When you come back, I will give you a Big Mac.
Karen was a contender until she's like, here, find these people. I'm gonna go get a mimosa somewhere else. That's exactly. She went to Mimi's. Yeah, for
Well, she was already at the bar.
Oh, that's right. She was already at the bar.
Yeah.
Always up to no good. Okay, so Bolivar is like.
He was also Antonio Banderas, but maybe he can be a little bit more like Book of Love from It Takes Two. I think that's also kind of what you were doing with him.
Kind of what I was doing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna be full on Book of Love. I'm really glad you understood that reference because I was like,
Oh yeah.
dipping hard into that. Okay.
Collaboration. You have to fix your relationship.
Yeah. We had to fix the sword.
Caesar. Providing the error de mar. Is something different about you? You blame me, huh? You had the time to be with him, but you threw it away, wasted it. I simply picked it up. You had many years to be with him, to save him. Think on it, he wouldn't have taken me in had you not been gone. But denial is easier, huh? Don't worry, dying is ever easier.
All right, Boulevard, we're gonna stop you. We're gonna pass by
bad
the lore
accent.
because we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
But this is kind of like the dungeon that answers a lot of like the unanswered questions of the main story.
Yes, deep lore.
Oh yeah, it gets real deep. It's really good.
I love these puzzles. Makes me want to play like Sonic Spinball or some pinball.
Spinball, oh,
You broke it.
there we go.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'm glad you can reset it.
I think there was more. Oh, yep.
Oh, I see. It just poops out naturally if.
Well, this was
Still
facing the
more to
wrong
do.
way.
Gotcha.
I have to go and do all these first. That's not right. It should be going up there, and then you gotta move that
Shoot.
guy out of the way. Oh, nope. That ruined everything.
Oh no!
All right, let's try it again.
Oh
Nobody
no!
saw
was,
that. Nobody
was not
saw that.
scripted. Yeah.
This is not scripted. I did actually rehearse like the first part of all this before I got here, just because I wanted to make sure
Oh.
of like where we left off 4 months ago.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad you did that.
Yeah, nothing's worse than just wandering around aimlessly, being like, "Oh, what do we do next?"
That's half of this stream's content. Not tonight's content, but I mean this channel. No, we do all right.
That has to be right. And then this. Okay, yeah. And then this. Okay. All right. And then
Got rid of the black holes.
Yep. Okay, so next, we hit the lever here. We come around here, hit this.
Do you have to keep the
Hit the
flame on
lever
the
again.
screen
No.
in order? Okay.
You can still kind of hear it.
Here it is. So satisfying.
Yeah.
Boom.
Sonic Spinball was a good call out. I actually played that back in the day. Although it had like, when you got a game over, it had like this really screeching, like terrible for your ears music.
Oh no.
It sounded like kind of like Chemical Plant, but they just made it sound awful.
Oh no.
And the thing that possessed me most to never get a game over in that game was avoiding that music.
That game has a notoriously like grating soundtrack.
No, the whole thing?
By Genesis game standards, it was pretty like average.
Mm-hmm.
Some games sounded horrible on the Genesis. But just because it's a Sonic game, it like stands out more for me. Like, ooh, this is really bad. But I remember that wasn't at Montgomery Ward's, the Genesis kiosk. That was at Sears. I would play Sonic Spinball a lot on their kiosk.
At Sears, wow.
At Sears. Theirs was Funtronics. That's what they called there. I'd like Spinball. I wouldn't know when the game over music sounds, like Adam says. Well,
He's too good.
yeah,
Humble brag there, Adam.
that is totally what he's saying. Best? Okay, I think we settled on Macho Man.
He's the best store.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I locked him in, Bolivar. I've heard what you've done for your people. Be this even the dead. Be brave, Orin.
Wait, is this it? Is this it? Is this the final showdown? The ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny?
Well, I don't mean to be a spoiler, but considering there's that wall over there in the right corner, probably not.
There's more.
Light in your eye. Maybe you can stop me, No, I am kidding. It is hopeless. I will be whole soon enough.
I'm gonna wail on this guy. Oh, what are you trying to be? Aghanim, the wizard, with all your sorcery? Get out of here. Oh!
You are too late. I am nearly whole again. It's hopeless.
You just said that. He ran out of things to say. He's just stalling for time.
Oh!
Whoa!
Come on then, Caesar.
He kind of looks like Super Paper Mario on the Wii. There's a henchman called Dimentio. He kind of looks like that.
Uh-huh. I don't remember. The only Paper Mario I really remember is Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
And it's really just Duplis's level. The ghost guy where you have to guess his name, but one of the letters to guess his name is missing.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I hated that as a kid. I was so mad at that.
Was that the Halloween town?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was my least favorite part of the whole game.
Yeah, okay, so you understand, yeah.
My favorite part was the wrestling.
Oh, like what was his name? Great Gonzalez or something?
Oh, yeah. And then the boss was like Rock Hawk or something.
Yeah.
The Great Gonzalez, that's right, yeah. Yeah, that game, and then you had to fight against like Creepy Peach. It was just like, oh geez, this game's going real hard.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. I'm glad I played it. But it was one of those games where I felt like I played it too late. I would have enjoyed it more if I had played it years ago without more to compare it to. But I also did play Super Paper Mario first, and that one is pretty much a platformer. Like, it's not turn-based combat.
Right, that's right. Yeah, they changed the formula with that one.
Yeah.
What am I missing with this?
Huh?
Oh, I see. Okay, I had it almost correct.
Let's say what? We got some G.
I don't think we're going to be needing it where we're going.
Oh man, bricks are falling apart? Reality is disintegrating. Long hallway. You know something's about to go down.
Oh yeah.
This is a cool theme. Wait.
It's still him.
It's still him?
Yeah.
You sure?
It's a different name now.
Okay.
You have changed, but I feel my curse is broken. Humans are fading stars, hopelessly shining against Manuela. Our dance ends here, Caesar.
Because it's Bolivar, now it's just Var. The little lore background, Var is the Zole god of darkness.
Man, you just can't leave a hard luck town alone, can you, Var? Please come home safely to me.
What is this garbage? No one can do anything. You are all alone. Garbage, basura.
You should just replace his dialogue with any Spanish words you know when they come up.
Oh, okay.
I love the guitar for this music too.
It's so good. Is it possible to fall off this platform?
Yes.
And would you have to like restart the fight?
No, you just take damage.
Oh, okay.
I am at 2 life left though, so we'll see if I.
Oh
man,
you're just hacking away, doing work.
The banana bullets are my bane.
I was gonna say, oh, banana.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Keaton. Thank you. Go. Oh no.
Yes, this boss is cool. Have you played this game, Cookie? Oh, this track is awesome. There's Keaton. Yeah! This isn't over. Donde está la biblioteca? Cita. He's blowing up with explosions, or that's gas. He is gone. Oh, okay, cool. The sun may rise, but it will always fall. Night always returns. We will meet again. Sisa guacamole. Okay.
Okay, we did miss something, but it should be pretty quick to fix.
Oh, okay.
You'd be proud. All of them would. Heck, I am. You proved me wrong. You really are a northerner.
A northerner?
Listen, Oren. You need anything? A quarter pounder for cheese? You let me know. I'm Grimace. You've been through a lot. Maybe it's time for a Happy Meal.
True.
Darrow. I miss him too. He had a way with lighting up a room. I'm sure he's proud of you. I know I am. Whatever the future holds, we can handle it. I love you, Oren.
Aw.
Aw, love. Love. Yes! We did it! You did it! Bro.
Well, it was a team effort. I could have done it without you reading off all the voices.
That was awesome. Would you like to save your game? Oh, sick, dude.
So the thing we did miss was we did miss paying back our debt. I thought we did it, but I guess we didn't. So what I'll do is I'll just go to my other save file that has done it, and we'll go and do the final boss with what's supposed to happen once you've both gotten married and paid off your debt.
Ooh, okay. Let's do it. So we get to see that boss fight again.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Did you ever play, I know you played the Sonic game because you had the Sega, but did you ever play the Sonic Adventure games that came out on the GameCube?
Yes, I have the original on the Dreamcast, and I had the second one, and I couldn't get into it.
Oh,
and
okay.
I actually traded it in. Idiot, no. But I've been thinking about picking it up again, giving it another chance, because I loved the first one. Except for the fishing with Big the Cat, but that was fine. And then, but every time I see it for resale, it's so expensive.
I didn't play the first one because I don't know what happens at the end of the first one, but there might be a reference that you recognize. For sure, it references the second one, but the first one I can't remember.
Ooh, okay.
All right, yeah, we already know VAR, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I'm just gonna... My character is so juiced on this save file that he can't even hit me.
I can't lose if I tried. Did you marry Keaton? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
I thought Caroline was gonna show up.
Caroline.
forget to pick me up some Twizzlers on your way back. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, if you guys have a chance, if you haven't yet, give Super Paper Mario a try. It has maybe the best story in the series for sure. Oh my gosh, that was so fast.
This save file is juiced. there's like 20 hours of gameplay on this file.
Ooh.
All right, this is
what? Whoa! I am on again once more. You gave me too much time. Humans are just stars shining hopelessly against Manuela. Our 10 cents here, Caesar. Did you ever play Metroid Fusion?
yes.
Okay, this reminds me of Nightmare. That like trash monster, where it's just like one big sprite. It's like,
Oh yeah.
just floats around. Yeah, scary.
This is a new character.
Oh.
All voices character.
Ooh, okay.
Any star can be a sun. It just depends on how close you are. You're a
Ice Cube.
yeah, no, it is a literature reference. I'm hoping you as a writer would pick up on that one. Should we give him a minute, chat, to see if he can get it?
Wait, what was the? Sorry.
Any star can be a sun. It depends on how close you are.
Star can be a sun. Ooh. It's escaping me. Dude, what is this theme? Okay, yeah, no, I don't know the reference.
The title of the game, Prodigal. Icarus, the prodigal son.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
deep literature reference there.
Deep literature. Okay, is that his hair? Is that his brain? Who knows? What have you become? An ice cube? No! My night will swallow all light, star or sun. Does this become a 2D shoot 'em up?
Kind of.
Like bullet hell shmup? I love it! Yeah, wonderful music indeed. Oh man.
The lyrics just make it so epic. Or the vocals.
Oh, first my people, then the vans. Now you? This isn't over. I thought the lyrics were all like Caroline quotes. All I need is a big, strong, strapping man to fight the thugs in the bar while I wait in the corner with my juice. That's it.
And then I think this is the same. This part.
Oh, okay.
You'd be proud, Oliver Wood. Heck, I am. You put me wrong. You really are Northerner. Listen, Orin. You need anything, you let me know.
I don't think he believes in leg day. He's just all top heavy. He's just kind of like.
It's kind of strange seeing this cutscene because on this save file, Amadeus is no longer on the island.
Dang.
And then I think this is all the same. Yeah, the Color Grave games, at least the two I've played, they use a lyrical rendition of the main theme for their final boss song, and the one in the sequel, Veritas, it's chilling how good it is.
Whoa.
So now what was it all for?
Oh, darling, you come back with demands. How do you think this will go? Oh, wait, is this...
This is the giant lady.
Oh, okay. I did exactly as I said I would and helped him. Now we are all better off, are we not?
I know you're better than that. You didn't give that much without reason.
He didn't ask any questions. He's so trusting. Strange considering what he's been through. Quiet, too. I like that.
What are you up to, Colorgrave? I swore to Darrow I'd watch him.
Do you recall our deal?
I'd be free to protect the North in exchange for some of my color.
Oh no, darling, you've forgotten the fine print. So long as the North needs you.
No,
That dear beat back what some would call a god's. North seems pretty safe in his hands. So now you and I are about to be very busy.
you Trish. No.
Don't worry, you're going to be so useful to me. Ready to drown a world, darling? What? Let's go home, my loves. Oh, crap.
And then that leads into the post-game stuff.
No! That's crazy. Grimace lost his color. He's not Grimace anymore.
Even the title screen is also now colorless. Yeah.
Oh. So how long did it take to go through the post game?
Well, if we look at my Steam record here, I have 31 hours on this game, considering like what I've done with like the hard mode playthroughs and what we've done now. I'd say it probably was about 22 hours, 25 hours to get through everything on that one save file.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, there is so much content in this game. It's crazy. And not all this was in at release. They kind of like patched it over the years. When they knew they were working on Veritas, the sequel for it, which I don't know if I have it on installed. I just have it on my other PC, but when they were doing the sequel for it, they updated it more with some more things that helped tie it to the sequel.
Oh, okay.
And this is what the sequel looks like. They kind of like update the graphics a little bit more. The combat allows you to move in 8 different directions instead of just 4, and then the whole game is just one giant mega dungeon, but there's still like NPCs with their own storylines who are kind of like adventuring through the dungeon with you, and you kind of like like do stuff with them. And this game is also a lot shorter than Prodigal. Like if you wanted like something that's just like good old fashioned like Zelda dungeon, I think this game is probably closer to about 5 or 6 hours in total.
Wow, okay. So more streamlined.
Yeah.
But it continues the story.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm curious about Grimace now. He got done dirty.
If you want to know about the rest of what happens to Grimace, you'll have to play through the Prodigal post game for yourself.
Right on.
Add it to the huge list of backlog that you already have. Yeah. Or you can always find a Let's Play on YouTube. That works too.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So for our backlog, we've got the backlog is on the desk over there, or the entertainment center over there. So Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS, Dragon Force on the Saturn, Chrono Cross, the original on the PS1, Unicorn Overlord.
That one sounds great. Unicorn Overlord. That seems like my type of game.
Yeah, dude. It's about like 70-80 hour game if you really want to get into it.
Yep.
So I'm 3 or 4 hours in. I really like it. I took a break to finish Majora's, and now I'm gonna get back into Unicorn. Then Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and then Perfect Dark and GoldenEye 64.
Oh wow.
So
what a roster.
I know. The last time I tried playing Perfect Dark, I got motion sickness. I was like, dude, I need some Dramamine for this game.
You know what? I kind of get it from playing the original Doom.
Yeah.
And they even have a medical term for it. It's called DIMS, Doom Induced Motion Sickness.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I never got into it because the motion was just like, everyone just raves about Doom and like the series and everything, and it's just like, that's great. I just wanted to hurl after 10 minutes, you know? I tried playing Wolfenstein, like the predecessor, and I like cheated and put in a bunch of codes and I fought Mecha Hitler, but I didn't play through the whole game. And Doom I just kind of skipped, but a lot of my friends were playing through like Unreal Tournament and Quake instead of Doom, and we were just playing other genres. So I'll take some Dramamine and try Perfect Dark and maybe GoldenEye, but so that's on the backlog, and we'll see what more we have. But most of those games aren't Nintendo developed, so Nextendo has a rich mine from which to glean
more titles from. So this summer we're just going to be playing games that are just up there with the best of Nintendo, or inspired by Nintendo, or just totally different. So yeah, anything not Nintendo is fair game. So if we ever want to continue Banjo-Kazooie, I think we've approved it for streaming. So
yeah,
I would love to play through that. I think, was it Mumbo, the first level, Mumbo Mountain or something?
they all sound like that. So
yeah. So whatever the first world is called, it's pretty much clear. So it's like moving on to the next world. So we got that coming up. When, I'm not sure, but yeah, guys. So one thing that we want to plan is our annual 12-hour mini-thon. We call it the mini-thon because it's not the 24-hour full day one in November for Extra Life. This one is just a 12-hour sampler size, and it's got just ridiculous competitions. So like I was telling Brian earlier, it's like, 2 people will take a crack at finishing the first level of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 as fast as they can, and whoever has the slowest time has to like clean the windows off of the winner's car in the parking lot, or do a load of my laundry. We don't do that one so much anymore. Or like make a sandwich for your teammate, or write a poem, or apologize to an animal about what you did. It could be my pet, it could be a stray cat outside, whatever. So that's just like what we've done in early years. So it kind of like harkening back to our roots, like getting back into fun things like that. So that's what the mini-thon is. It's a lot of game challenges across a ton of consoles. Anything that's 2 or 4 player challenges, and there's a winner and a loser. But if you lose, you just get to do something funny. Yeah, and it's kind of built towards certain people too. So if you have a strong stomach and you lose a challenge, it's like, just put 5 things in a blender and I'll drink it. Like most people cannot do. I couldn't do it, but if that's how you roll, like go for it. If you can eat like a Carolina Reaper pepper just straight up, like that's fine. I'm just gonna stick to smelling salts.
you jump straight to the Reaper. I was like, oh, maybe we work our way up. Start at like habanero, go a little bit higher. You went straight to the Reaper, man.
Yeah, I went to like the highest end of the Scoville scale. No, but yeah, some of our guys have recommended, like, I will do that, and they called out the Carolina Reaper. I was like, wow, you're going straight to the top. That's fine. So yeah, guys, that's what we do. That's what we're about. But we'll announce a date for the mini-thon, and we're yeah, as we're ramping up throughout the year, we just get the team together for more things on stream or off, and just having some hangouts and reconnecting. So we'll let you guys know when the mini-thon's coming up. But yeah, Chalk Walk on August 3rd. It's on the overlay right now. That was us last year. We got 14 team members and counting. So if you guys are interested, we'll let you know. Join our Discord. It's in the panel links below if you're watching on Twitch. And I will put in the chat as well. So as we wrap up, Brian, any last words on Prodigal? Anything, if you could pitch it to someone to play, how would you recommend?
I would say if you like 2D isometric dungeon exploration, you like puzzle solving, you like sort of finding items that'll let you kind of go back to earlier areas, discover new things, and you love a really, really deep narrative with well-written NPCs and a story that really respects your intelligence and your own ability to kind of piece it together from different parts of information, definitely check out Prodigal.
That's a ringing endorsement. That's amazing. I love that. Well, thank you for introducing this game to the stream, but more so suggesting it in the first place. The developers hung out with us during the first stream and just filling in some gaps, answering questions, sharing just some cool behind the scenes stuff. That was a really cool experience. And I'm glad we're able to finish it out tonight. So, yeah. The dialogue is fun, says Adam. That's great. If you guys want more of that, we'll keep doing that. We'll get more people to do voices.
Yeah.
Because I have Grimace, the old prospector, the Southern Belle, like the whiny henchman, and like the main dude. And did I mention old prospector already?
That could be a fun idea for the mini-thon. Find like a micro RPG, like 1 hour long, and have everybody in the room do voices for different characters.
I love that. Yeah, we could do that. There's a couple different ways we can incorporate dialogue. It could be a shorter game. It could be a scene, like a famous scene from a game. Yeah, we got ideas.
Oh, reenact the opera scene. There you go. From the FF6.
Oh man, the bad guy is a clown. Like, yeah, we'll just riff on that for the whole time. Yeah, guys. So thank you all so much for everyone in chat, live, chatting, lurking, whatever. Just glad you spent part of your evening with us. Yeah, just through the link in Discord. So join our server if you haven't already, and we'll be sharing and brainstorming ideas and announcing events as they come along. So that does it for tonight. Thank you, Brian, for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
It's a great time, and maybe next time you'll see us tackle Banjo-Kazooie and try not to get lost in it. I've never played it before. Have you finished it?
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Of course.
all right.
Love those games. Yeah.
All right. I always appreciate a Sherpa to lead me through these new games.
Well, it's been a couple decades, but
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, muscle memory will kick in, and then between the two of us and maybe a walkthrough on the side, it'll
Yeah.
be fine. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you next time.